Alrighty then, good afternoon all you fantastic people, Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some more X4, going to be continuing where we last left off. Now, last time we had a variety of issues with the Pyramid plotline here. Oh god, I'm actually at a solid 4, actually I find it hilarious, this save is actually at a solid 4 days, 0 hours, and 0 minutes. Let me screenshot that, because I didn't do that on purpose. That was completely by chance, apparently, that we somehow managed to take, or make that save at that precise moment in time, which is kind of hilarious. Yeah, nice. Anyway, so yeah, this save has gotten quite lengthy, to say the least, but yeah. Right, let's go ahead and load on in here. So we had issues with the split, sorry. The Pyramid storyline, in that we were trying to blow up their lovely structure, but we couldn't freaking seem to do it. We finally figured it out after much bashing our heads into the wall. But now we are left with the issue of my ship is not enough to deal with this enemy fleet. So, while I still have oxygen, I need to recall or bring in something resembling a fleet. Even if it's just whatever ships I can quickly scrounge up. But the problem being, I have limited oxygen, so I only have a small amount of time to do this before I'm, dying horribly. So, yeah. So we'll wait for this to load. We will call the ships into the area, and then I will see about repairing, reactivating the switches and replanting the bombs, so we'll be ready to go. And then we'll basically just have to wait for the ships to get here, hopefully soon. Because I already am like, what, 25, maybe 30% oxygen left, so yeah, we can't wait forever. So hopefully the ships get here quick. I know I have a couple rattlesnakes and the Red Knight First Guard nearby, so that's good. So let's get them here quick, if I can. Okay, where the hell? I have one rattlesnake there. Where am I right now? Holy Vision, Pious Mists. Here I am. Okay. Yeah, I need you there. Where do I have some other combat ships? Hopefully not too far away. I think I had one around here. Yeah, we got another rattlesnake. Another rattlesnake there. I want you here as soon as possible. Where is my Red Knight First Guard? It's actually in Yanamas Zura right now. Currently duking it out with some ZY fighter dragons, apparently. Which is, yeah. Go ahead and remove all your orders. You're probably not going to get here fast enough, though, honestly. But I will try and call you in here. Who else can I call in? Oh, yes, all my Balurs, or whatever they are, Balors are done. So let's go ahead and get all of those over here. So I'm ordering all of them to hopefully get their butts over here. And they should be a lot faster as well. So at least then I'll have a small fleet. Even though I was planning on using those as trader guards, right now I need them here now. Looks like we're almost done analyzing the Chimera as well, which we'll be using as our primary area. Let me... So yeah, I still have a decent amount of that left. Did I collect
Container.
it? You spin me right round. Whoa. Whoa. Right, so the annoying little bug with this mission is that if you cannot immediately access, like, it doesn't visually show that the shields for the cores in here are down. So more than likely you have to reseal these containers and then reactivate it in order to actually drop the shield so you can properly deploy a mine. Or a bomb, I should say, not mine. There is a distinct difference between a bomb and a mine. Well, relatively speaking. I guess a mine is just a bomb that has a active trigger of some kind, but hey. Alright, so, in order to fix this, which is what we figured out last time, we got to repair the switch here. We'll do both here first, just to, you know, get it done in one go. Repair the switch so it goes back to green. Switch back to my weapon. And then blast it again until it goes back to red. And that should hopefully drop properly, drop the shields. So now we can attach the bombs to the core here, and the story, or the game will take that as it actually freaking happens. Because otherwise you leave and you piss her off because you didn't plant the explosives even though you did. So it's something you basically have to wait to the bloody end to do, almost. But again, we only have like 20% oxygen left, so I really hope my ships get here soon. The Baylors should be here relatively quickly. They are small class fighters, so they shouldn't take that long to get here. Then I'll form a fleet with my ship and have them guard me. The rattlesnakes, though, I don't know how quick they're going to be, because I've got until my oxygen runs out, then I got to get out of here. So once I get down to like 5%, which is going to be hard to tell as well if I'm at 5%, because yeah, you can see right here we have still this glass in the way. So it doesn't look like the shield has dropped, but it has. So if I kind of just shove myself inside here, you know, it's inside the glass now, but the glass doesn't actually disappear, which is a rather annoying little glitch, honestly. Alright, looks like my oxygen is running out really quickly here, so I'll waste another bomb here, just because I can. And there we go. Bombs have been planted.
Both weak points are now rigged to blow. Get out and get clear.
And I got the confirmation. So I should be able to straight up teleport to my ship, so let's go ahead and put on my space brakes here. And we're just gonna take a look. Okay, it looks like all the Ballours are here, so let's go ahead and select Dragon Alpha. Now let's set that as attack force. Let's go attack force Gamma. Why is the... Oh, no, that's, yeah, shit. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Remove all orders and assignments. So I have to go like this, if I'm not mistaken. Right-click on this one, and go attack. Let's go Epsilon, actually. And that should hopefully do it. Should hopefully do it, and it didn't. There we go. Oddly enough, it's kind of awkward, but whatever. They're still somewhat following my orders. Okay. Oxygen is low, but we're still good for now. I'm still waiting on my rattlesnakes. One of them should make it in time. One of them should definitely make it on time. Let me go ahead and go into his loadout here and make sure to defend the ship arm all turrets so that he will properly defend himself. So only one of the rattlesnakes will probably make it. The other one, where the hell did he even go? Oh, there he is. He's miles away. He's not going to make it here in time. Because, yeah, oxygen very, very limited. I'm going to have to get out of here really quickly. So, yeah. So the ships I have now are going to have to do... I'm going to give the rattlesnake a little bit of time to move down here because he's going to have to engage a lot of this. Like, the Odysseus is the main problem here. The Odysseus has to die. And it is a little bit of a beast of a ship. I'm probably going to... Once my rattlesnake gets close, I might even take the rattlesnake and use that. But I don't want my dragon to die, because I've been using that dragon for a long time. But yeah, no, I'm running out of oxygen here. So I'll probably just have the rattlesnake engage that Odysseus and hope that it does what it should do. I'm going to give it another couple of seconds to use his damn booster drive to get down there. He is traveling. He is going now at a proper clip. Yep, oxygen's running out. Gotta go. Gotta go now. Teleport.
Dragon.
I hope you made the right choice. Let's get back to Gride with the good news.
I suggest that you swiftly return to your ship before you run out of oxygen. Finally! Now let us reap the rewards from our efforts.
Let's hope that the ships I've brought are enough this time. Boom! We once more get to enjoy the earth-shattering kaboom.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful, yes. Alright, now let's make another save here at this point and see if this helps, because, yeah.
My dears, you are witnessing the birth of a new era.
Uh-huh. Okay, crazy lady. Alright, let's save over... Let's overwrite 18 billion here. That should be fine. The rattlesnake is on the way, so hopefully he can engage the Odysseus, and that'll be the main firepower of that fleet dealt with. And as long as my fighters don't just, you know, suck, we should be alright.
The Holy Cathedral.
Reset my...
Apostate. All this effort, only to betray your kin and erase all of our futures.
It appears that we're needed elsewhere.
You don't say. They're gonna kill him.
Yeah, no shit.
Do you really want to die for this? Finally, something we can agree on, brother.
Let's go, boys.
There he is! By Hatikva, how is he still alive?
It's truly a pity that it has come to this. I am afraid that all these bystanders will need to dissipate. See to it, Lieutenant.
Sir.
Alright, boys. Get to action here.
I'm detecting multiple Allied military vessels approaching rapidly. How peculiar. They appear to be carrying a combination of technology similar to the ship that my assistant tracked down a while ago.
Incoming missile.
Those are Gride's Buccaneers! I figured she'd have a backup plan.
Such aggression cannot go on.
Well, there's no way back now.
Yep.
We've chosen whose side we're on in this battle.
God Realm is pissed!
Something hit us.
I know, fight back.
Get lost. Unimpressive.
Incoming missile.
From where? Oh, it's from the frickin' Odysseus. Of course it is.
Incoming missile.
Well, my ships are doing their job that they're supposed to be doing.
ECS. Vanguard.
And I'm hopefully going to be dodging those freaking missiles, so...
Incoming missile.
You know, I'm going to switch my freaking turrets over to missile defense, I think.
Incoming missile.
Yeah, switch to missile defense.
Perseus.
I just hope you don't
Vanguard.
suck at it, because I'm kind of, yeah. I mean, they're tracking missiles, so they're not going to be very powerful.
Incoming missile.
But, yeah.
Incoming missile.
I took some hits there, though.
Incoming missile. ECS. Nemesis. ECS. Vanguard.
My Balers are doing quite well, actually. So far, they haven't ripped through my shields, but they're damned well trying. Unfortunately, I don't have shard turrets, which would be the best for missile defense.
Perseus. Vanguard.
Alright, where the hell's my goddamn rattlesnake? Mature audiences, not appropriate for immature split. Pretty much, yes. How's it going, Bugle? What consequences? There are no consequences to my actions. The only consequence is your doom. Ow. Then fire back. Resist. There is only war. Oh, you little... Why you little... Oh, I swear. Oh, I'm gonna get ya.
Odysseus. Gorgon.
Okay.
Vanguard.
Let me
Nemesis. Sentinel.
frickin' deal with this myself then, because clearly the thing is useless. Alright, get out of my chair. Get out of my chair, punk.
Odysseus. Vanguard.
All power to my engines. I'll deal with this Odysseus myself. Fire all the guns!
We're taking hits.
Incoming
If you
missile.
die, I will kill you myself. Okay, there we go. Now I got to do within effective range. Teleport.
Dragon.
Awaiting orders.
Nemesis. All damaged.
Do you really think you are a match for me?
Oh, I am. Now that I dealt with your Odysseus, I'm more than a match for you.
Light fails me.
Awaiting orders.
Mmm.
Container.
Enjoy.
That's the last of them. Well, I guess there's nothing left for you to do out there. I can't believe we got dragged into this whole conspiracy. Still,
It's
at least
great.
everyone involved
I
in this
love a good
conflict
conspiracy.
is now either dead or on our side. Hopefully. Meet me at our headquarters and we'll discuss the path ahead.
So, how many of my Balors actually survived? Looks like 3 of them did. A matter of utmost gravity. Your trusted friend, Dalbusta. I like how it emphasizes your trusted friend. I don't know how I feel about that, man. I don't know.
Container.
Hey, we're up to 54 million again. Yeah, the guns are damaged on that thing. I actually do need to go get it repaired. I thought I had repaired it already, but apparently not. Alright, let's go ahead and fix that. Rattlesnake, my friend. Actually, I can do that even here. Upgrade, repair. Repair the damn ship, thank you. And of course I just zipped right past what I was supposed to frickin' collect. God damn it. What did you do in that mission? Kill both factions? No. Essentially what I did was I decided to go with the, basically I decided to split up the, rather than letting the factions sue for peace, which would have created one potentially unified Paranid kind of alliance, per se. I reject your axioms. Indomitable Spirit. Howling Petal. Alright, let's go ahead and get you guys off my fleet here. Remove your orders and assignments. I will have you go back to the wharf for now, and then I will assign you to your trade ships eventually. The Trinity faction, yes, basically. So we could have either created the Trinity faction, which would have been a unification of the different different Pyramid factions, or, you know, blow up this lovely building and lead to more conflict and war. And hey, what's you know, what in this, I should say we're basically Warhammer 40K'ing this universe here. There is only war. There is no peace. Trying to give the Argon Federation an economic boost by supplying mass hull parts. Speaking of which, I actually do need to make a slight change to my mega structure here, the wharf. Also, let's take a look and see where it's at right now. And we did actually finish the Chimera blueprint research, so we should be good to go there. Actually, we're finishing the first of the hull parts now. So I was looking at my design for this station, and because hull parts are in high, you know, fairly high demand, and we are going to need a lot of them, I was trying to see how many hull part factories I could get away with right now in this build. And as it turns out, I can add another 2 more. But obviously we don't have any anything I can attach it to right now. Here, let me just drop this and delete it. So I will have to add on the next level of this here. So we need other modules, U, followed by a cross, followed by another one of U. And actually, I'll go ahead and create a double. There we go. That's fine. Even though we don't actually need both of those, I'll do it anyway. So, production. Hull parts. Where are you? There you are. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and slap 2 more hull part components on here. They're not going to be done for a long time, though, obviously, because they're going to be added to the very bottom of the list. But once we get everything else built, that'll be another secondary thing that we're going to be adding on there. So let me go ahead and confirm those module changes. Let me actually go to the funds for this. Let me add another... There we go. Add another 23 million to the station funds. And let me actually check my other ones here as well. You're always producing profit for me, so that's good. Take that. That's 600,000. But how are you doing now that we've hopefully fixed your bullshit? Yep, he's up 400,000 now as well. It's not as much as I'd like. He's still not making nearly as much money as I'd like, but then again, no one's really buying the Claytronics is the problem. So yeah, let's remove this order specifically. And I actually have to head back here as well anyway, so let's go ahead and do that, I guess. Unstable crystals, lodestones, all that jazz. Yeah. Actually, I could just do it the fast way. Yeah, let's do it the fast way. We're just going to teleport on over and go talk to
Entering
Dal.
system. Grand exchange.
Most of my advanced factories have their advanced materials set to do not trade with the hop because of they're growing like a weed. They are actually growing quite quickly, aren't they? They managed to take over a Xenon sector, which was impressive, but I don't think the Xenon really put up much of a fight there. So
to have you back in one piece, Assistant.
why, thank you. We really need more boron. We do.
How's it going?
The Paranid
It's a shame
Civil War.
about all those lives lost, but you still did the right thing back there. A unified Paranid Empire would have been a real menace on the galactic stage, but thanks to our intervention, such a bleak prospect will hopefully not become a reality in our lifetimes. Now, with the negotiations having failed spectacularly, the symbol of Paranid tradition having been destroyed, and the cocoons of the future leaders vaporized, conspiracy theories are running rampant. Kremakinslot is already busy rallying his followers to stoke the chaos. His new faction will require a sizable fleet to be taken seriously, though.
Oh god, really? Another insurgent fleet? You want me to deliver them? Are you freaking kidding me, Dal? Dal. You're fucking with me, aren't you? I just supplied the goddamn free split with a fleet. It cost me 160 plus goddamn million credits, and I got nothing for it. Ah! They can create their own goddamn fleets. What the hell do they want this time? Really? Really? 8 Odysseus Sentinels, 12 Gorgon Vanguards, and 16 Nemesis Sentinels. Yeah, that's probably another 200 million credits right there. Probably another 200 million credits. That's not happening anytime soon. Not even remotely happening anytime soon. Right, let me take a look here quickly. Because the Chimera is the new beast that I wanted to do. Apparently I can't do that. That's fine. I'll just go ahead and recreate the loadout myself, I guess, here. And what was it? It wasn't the thermal disintegrators. It was something else I thought we bought last time. Shit. Was it the thermal disintegrators? Maybe. Ah, whatever. It's what I have, so it's what I'll use. Fine. So how many resources does this, like, I want to actually see here, how much does that require to make this? So engine parts. So 800. $500 engine parts apiece. I'm looking for hull parts though. Apparently I supplied a lot of hull parts. There we go. So we actually really don't need a lot of hull parts, to be completely honest. Engine parts though are a bit of a concern. So cancel that order for now. I should have saved the design though, so I screwed up there. Yeah, they pierce shields slightly and then deal full damage when they get through shields. Or once the shields are down. But yeah, I should fix that. But let me go ahead and You know what? I'll keep the hull parts because it's fine. But what I want to do now is let me pull up my design here quickly. And that's with the hull parts on here, I think. No, let me add those on. So 3 hull parts, engine part though. There's the engine part production. Okay. So I can still add another engine part production onto here, which would double my production without sacrificing too much. So yeah, we'll go ahead and slap another one of those on here then. That should be good there. Perfect. Ooh, but the one thing, though, is... Okay, we're still fine. Because one thing I had to make sure of was... Is this increasing the workforce cap higher than it should be now? But no. Even adding these 3 additional structures on here, I still have a leeway of, like, what? Little under 700 workforce. So, that's perfectly fine. Okay, let's get back to my ship. There it is. And we're gonna buy...
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
Excuse me, Captain. We're gonna buy some more trade ships. Because you can never have enough trade ships. But let me also go ahead and... redesign this here again. Sexy. Chimera. Overwrite the loadout. Done. So yeah, we're low on engine parts right now. Advanced electronics we're also low on, but we'll get those eventually. But at least now I have it ready to go here. That is a nice little ship. I mean, it's an S-class, so it's not the most, ridiculous ship in the world, but it's real nice. I'm going to cancel that for now, because we don't really need that. Let's take a quick glance up at the Patriarch space here and see what we've got. If anything of interest. They are definitely, I've weakened them heavily, it seems. They still have a Red Knight First Guard, and they're getting a couple of rattlesnakes produced, but we've managed to weaken them quite severely, and... this station's under attack. Was under attack by an Argon behemoth, apparently. Didn't really do much, but, it is what it is. Do they have anything harassing my sector, my space? They have a elephant, actually, that I could go capture, potentially. Other than that, they have a couple of trade ships. I don't see any intruders in my space, so we should be fine. Obviously, Xenon Sector 451 is a problem. Are you really letting them beat up on you like that? Apparently you were. That's really sad, my friend. That's really sad. Oh god, that poor trade station is still getting slaughtered. Oh, jeez. Alright. End of Oppression. We still got... yeah, Rise of the Curbs is a reward. Ugh. They want 400 million goddamn credits. Sigh. Right, let's buy some more ships. Buy ships. Medium Vulture Vanguard transports. MK2 shields, yes. And I could actually... I might be able to upgrade these to MK... No, it's only the S-Class MK3s that we acquired. Okay. Everything else looks good. Yeah, that's fine. We'll give you like one service crew. But honestly, if you're going to get damaged, more than likely the service crew isn't going to be able to do shit. So, yeah. Let's get another... We'll get another 6 of those. Oh, they don't have enough to provide that. 4, 3, 2 even. Wow, you suck. Screw it. I'm just going to say 6 and they'll produce them when they produce them. Hey, Jiffy, welcome. And Zanair. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and have those get produced. Should I try something else? Let me take a look here.
Orders.
Because those ships... Interesting. Looks like the station's under attack there. What have we got for Paranid M-Class traders? Got the Hermes Sentinel, which has much lower container space. You know what? Let's do it this way. Medium class. Sentinel Vanguard. Let's go with this guy right here. And we'll say... This is a Argon ship, I believe. So we'll just say MK2... Combat thrusters to get the hell out of Dodge in a hurry. I would probably give them the Talati version of that and just bolt whatever, doesn't really matter too much. All the defaulties, go ahead and confirm, add that on here. Add on my usual Vulture Vanguard, which would have...
Awaiting orders.
MK2 Talati travels, combats. MK2 shields. 1 bolt turret, and then all the usual software. Confirm. Let's go ahead and add a... Hermes Vanguard, which is the Paranid version, in which case I'll also give them the Paranid variant of that, but I'm always going to say use the Talati shields, because, yeah, I like having a greater capacity, even if the regen isn't as great. And we can only have 3 ships to compare, so container storage... So it looks like the Hermes loses a lot on its overall carrying capacity, but gets a significant speed boost. It's basically twice as fast almost as the Talati variant. The Talati variant, however, has a much greater shield capacity. And the Aragon variant is basically the middle ground of the 3 ships. Do I want to sacrifice 3,000 storage capacity? How does it compare to the Mercury? Let me take a look. I don't know if the Mercury was a medium class, but it might be. Let's see here. Mercury Vanguard, no it was. Which is also an Argon class. The Mercury has... Actually, the Mercury is pretty damn good as well. Although the speed... It gets a bit of a speed bonus. It has a bit more carry capacity than the Hermes, so the Paranid version. But, yeah, it gets a... It's a slight bonus at a loss of shield and storage capacity. Yeah, but the problem being that even if the Mercury has 2 turrets, like, as a trade ship, it's not really going to be able to defend itself well, regardless of how many turrets it has. Because most things that'll engage it are, like, heavy fighters. That tends to be what the pirates like to fly. So, the only thing that's going to keep them safe is going to be the Chimeras once I get them produced. So, eventually each ship will have 2 Chimeras to guard it, but yeah. And that should provide more than enough fire support for that. So, the main question is, though, do I want to sacrifice all of the hull, or not the hull, yeah, the hull, shields, and capacity for greater speed? You like using couriers. I'm not a fan of couriers. Yeah, they do fly really quickly, but at the same time, their storage capacity is just non-existent. 2000 M3 space. Yeah, let's get rid of the Vulture, because we already know the Vulture. Let's see here. Pretty sure the Courier is only an S-class, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're all S-class. I don't even know which variant is Talati and such for this, to be honest. This looks Argon to me. I think the Callisto is the Talati variant. I'm not sure. Either way, though, the hull capacity on that one's terrible, so... The Magpie, let's take a look at you. You're definitely the Paranid variant. So it seems like the Magpie is a good variant of that regardless. Who the hell uses a Mercury to send 20 energy cells? My managers, apparently. That's funny. The defense method of runaway fast. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. And not to mention, they're also cheap. I'm pretty sure this is the Argon variant, so let's go ahead and just throw on a bunch of MK2 shit. I can actually send him to my station to give him MK3 shields. And we can also give him the thermal disintegrator as well. Add on the basic software. Go ahead and confirm that. Let's take a look here. So obviously, the boost speed, travel speed for this version is not that great, actually. Oddly enough, the Hermes is actually a better pick in this regard, because it has a higher capacity and overall, well, it has a higher travel speed. It doesn't really have a higher, well, slightly lower accelerator, boost speed, I should say. The acceleration is not terrible, and the overall speed is pretty good. Yeah, they might try to defend themselves by turning around and dogfighting, so that is a problem, yeah. So no, I think we're going to give the Hermes Vanguard a try here. Yeah. Courier is the Argon, Magpie is the Talati version? Ah, I see. Yeah, we're going to give the Courier, the Hermes, a try. So we'll get a couple of those going and see how they perform for me. The Hermes Sentinel has a slightly higher capacity. I'm not sure how it is for everything else, but hey. Travel drive, MK2 combat thrusters. I'm gonna leave the shields empty because I'm gonna. Or should I just say screw it and give you the MK2 variants of this, even though they're not as great? Ah, screw it. We'll just say whatever. We'll just say whatever to it and just let it have its. Give it its junk here. Oh, we'll give him one service crew each. Okay, good. Alright, let's give you a try, my friend. We're going to have 5 of you built. Confirm the order. Now, how many things are we actually building right now? Yeah, we did cancel the build with this one, I believe. Otherwise, we'd have a whole bunch of things just sitting here. Yes, we did cancel that. Callisto Sentinel. Yeah, you are not the greatest at all. But yeah.
We found something out here.
Oh, really? Abandoned Elite Vanguard. Grand Exchange 1. Grand Exchange 1. Where, oh where? Huh. Elite Vanguard, there it is. I see. Let us go acquire that.
Autopilot.
I'll let the autopilot
engaged.
take me away while I do some other things. The Courier and the Magpie are related ships. They look similar. Yeah, that was an issue when this game first launched, is that not only, like, unlike Rebirth, you were able to have multiple ships. Or not multiple ships, you were able to pilot multiple ships. But the downside being that a lot of the ships were just very similar. Like the L and XL variants of a ship were basically the exact same damn design. One just got a slight boost in its capabilities, essentially. Which was disappointing on launch, but hey, that was launch. Okay.
Entering system. IS missed.
Go ahead. Make
Hey,
my
thank you for the
day.
follow there, good sir. What was that? Almarath, welcome to the Shenanigans. Don't know why that canceled there, but apparently it decided to. That's annoying. Huh. There we go. That seems to have fixed that. Mine. Nevidium. Nevidium miner, get to work. And you come back here and mine Nevidium. Fantastic. Alright. So tempted to blast you. But I won't. What's this there, though? 37 medical supplies. Don't really care. Oh yeah, I still have a notification over here for a mission, apparently. Don't know why, but yeah. Apparently I do. Right, autopilot's gonna take me where I need to go. Let's take a look. How are you doing? That's lost a little bit of money, but whatever. How's the build coming here? We are working on the Sunrise Flower production. Afterwards, we got the spice
Entering
production,
system. No
smart
police
chip production,
fortune.
and then after that, our second tier of production, I think, is done with that. But at the very least, we got a bunch of base construction components, and then we're moving on to scanning arrays, quantum tubes, the plasma conductors, engine parts,
Entering
and such.
system. Grand
And
exchange.
then finally to the end tier, which is shield components, turret components, advanced electronics and converters, weapon components, and all the other final tier components. And then once all the biomes are done, I don't know why the field quail production's all the way down here. It shouldn't be there. But what can I do? What can I do? So yeah. It's gonna still be, like, there's still a long build chain left to go. So, yeah. And actually, I need to double check. You have so many stations in your game, the list is getting stupidly long. Well, then clearly you have to, you know, take matters into your own hands. Alright, what do we got here? You've got nothing right now. What does the station need to finish its production? We need 1,600 Claytronics still. A couple energy cells and other things that don't really matter.
Autopilot. Epically failed.
Autopilot epically failed. I like that. That's great.
Asteroid.
Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, because I'm now stuck inside of an ass.
Disengage.
Stuck inside of an ass. Stuck inside of an ice asteroid. Good job, Autopilot. I'm proud of you. How much did it say we needed? 1,600, I think. I think it was only 1,600. Let me double check quickly. I'll not build ships, goddammit. Plan build. Yeah, 1,683 Claytronics. Go. There's the cheapest Claytronics. Okay. We also do need some weapon components, so I'll get a couple of those. Think we might have needed a couple of smart chips. Good enough. Go ahead and go buy those. Transfer wares with Grand Exchange. Actually, hold up, no. Transfer wares with the build storage. Now, there's a couple of ways that I can get out of this asteroid. I can teleport into another ship and, you know, then order this thing to basically fly out of here and it'll be fine. Or I could just do this. As long as it's a asteroid I'm in, this is a perfectly easy and viable way to do it. If I'm inside of a station, however, I would have to teleport away and then order it to escape this asteroid, essentially, or fly away from it. But since I'm inside of an asteroid, not a station, I could just blow it up. I'm free! I'm free! But yeah, that is unfortunately a very common issue that tends to happen, getting stuck inside stations and asteroids like that, if you're at using the travel drive. Court of Curbs is mounting a defense in Tharka's Ravine. Oh, what's happening in Tharka's Ravine? Oh, looks like they're mounting a defense against the Xenon, probably. Not that they're actually even attempting to attack, but, you know, It's a thought that counts, I guess. Ah, the Elite Vanguard. Retired from service a long time before the jump gate shut down. Pushed to give any advantage to Federal and Republic fleets in their fights against the Xenon. Holy Order of the Pontifex has seen the long-serving Elite redesigned as an interceptor. I don't tend to blow up asteroids when I use the travel drive. I just drive out once my shield recharges. Tends to give me enough velocity to clip past. Pardon me. Excuse me. Jesus. Choking to death, apparently. I've tried using boost drives to get out of it. It can sometimes work well if you're in a small fighter, but when you're in a medium or larger, no. You're stuck in there. At least that's what I've noticed as I've gotten stuck in them many a time before. I've tried to get out of ships and other such constructs. It's like, no, not happening. Not happening. Which is lame. Yeah, I only ever tend to use mediums unless I have a choice. Use your pulsar. I mean, nice little ship, but I like something that can take a bit more of a beating. And dish out more of a beating. Which is why I really love the Dragon. The Dragon is just nice. I am not going to be delivering your insurgent fleet anytime soon, so stop asking, goddammit. I'm not spending several 100 million credits on that. No. Just no. As for you, remove all your orders so you don't fly off to Narnia. Alright, let's go get this beastie.
Elite Vanguard.
This is a classic little ship here. I'd fly the Dragon. I feel non-agile in it compared to an S-Class. Well, yeah, of course, because it's a medium-class heavy fighter. It's meant to be a flying brick. It's like the S-Class ships aren't necessarily bad, but they don't really have enough firepower to do what I like to do with them. Such as, you know, harassing the big ships. What does this thing have? Looks like it has a dinky little medium gun here. Let's take a look at this ship. Overview. It only really has one gun, which makes it not that great. Hull and shields are sad, to say the least. So this is definitely a very weak little interceptor. Now, actually, one interesting aspect is that you can surgically cut apart L and XLs. Your pulsar tends to be kitted out with the weird equipment. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, if you modify your ship with the high-tier mods, then yeah, you could probably deal enough damage, but yeah. I wouldn't waste the mods on that, because you get hit once by the main turrets on a L or XL class ship, because they don't tend to, you know, they usually don't tend to be alone, and then you're in some shit.
Dragon.
Yeah, he's actually going faster than me, even. Well, whatever, we'll get there eventually. I don't know if I'll sell this, or if I'll just keep it as a random trophy, just because I can. But yeah. How you doing? Oh, we're on the spice production now. That's going to take another 30 minutes. God, this thing takes freaking forever to construct. But it is a self-sufficient wharf, so I mean, it makes sense that it takes this bloody long to construct. It is not a small station, to say the least. Not even close. Insufficient funds. There you go. Oh yes, our new trade ship should be up and running here shortly, actually. Hopefully I have enough one-star seminars, though, to get them all up to par. That's necessary.
Asked to drop my cargo.
Antigone
Awaiting
Republic.
orders.
Get out of there, man. Took a hit from a graviton. I wouldn't repeat the action. That's why I memorized the dead zones. Yeah, pretty much. As long as you can get in dead zones, you can usually pop their turrets and such safely. But some ships, you can't really, you can't really kill everything from a dead zone. At least it would take a long time to do it. I don't think you can even have a torpedo launcher on that.
Elephant. An arena.
You're a
Gas.
bit beat up.
Vanguard.
Yeah, the boost is
Docking
nice.
warranted.
Ah, yes, the joy of the fact that I have two large, what's it called here? Oh, there's the dragon, too. Haha, I'm gonna beat you into docking. Zing, and down we go. Two large docks now
Successfully
on this thing.
docked.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Damn straight it is. There's the Baylors over there. One of my freighters. I think that's a gas miner that's coming in right now. It's so nice seeing all my ships just operating here as well. Let's get back to my dragon. Out of my seat.
Hello.
Carrier group has 4 gunboats, 4 corvettes, and about 20 eclipses. Nice. And mine is going to have just chimeras for the most part. We might also have a couple other ships as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Because I could potentially have... let's see. What do I have for... Let me take a look here, actually. Because this might be where I want to compare capacity. So I'll have to use the compare screen again at some point. So you can hold one S-class ship. You can hold none. Okay. Same thing, one S-class ship. Let's check out the Paranid here. You are the same. You can hold one S-class ship. So it looks like I'm going to be limited in what I'm thinking of trying to do here. 6 behemoth variants and a rattlesnake, or a second-hand rattlesnake. Fallen families made the mistake of accosting my couriers. Yeah, they've done the same to me. I didn't tolerate it. But the interesting thing is that the Fallen Family's ship was actually quite difficult to take down, because I'm pretty sure, even though they only had 20 crew, all 20 of those crew were elite. So it took me quite a significant amount of Marines to actually eventually deal with them. So it doesn't really matter which frigate I attempt to use. They all only have a capacity of 1 ship. Let's check the split here just as a last-ditch effort to see. Cobra frigate, capacity of 1. So yeah, they all just have a capacity of 1. So the total, that makes the total amount of ships that my Raptor can potentially house being 130 S-class and 30 medium ships, which is still a significant force. A very significant force. Yeah, the Dragon Corvette. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yes, I was setting up our new trade ships. That's what I was doing. I'm just gonna go one through whatever here. Crew.
Can I help?
There you go. Have a nice piloting seminar. Loadout's fine. Behavior.
Requesting permission.
Trade.
Docking permission granted.
Check distance. Add remove wares. Let's see. It's composites, converters. Let's try drone components, field coils. We'll leave hull parts alone. Missile components, scanning arrays, shield components, turret and weapon components. That should be good. Okay. Enable trade bans. Do not attempt to trade with the Zyarth Patriarchy because they are dicks. And we will set the scan speed for these to be quite high up. Confirm. Hermes 1. Let's go on to the next one. Rename you to Hermes 2. Information. Contact. Seminar, behavior. We go ahead and change your location. I'll actually have you trade around here. Grand Exchange 3 will be your home sector. Same thing. Stuff that I know sells for a good amount of money, but microchips, yeah, sure, we'll add that in here. Plasma converters, quantum tubes, scanning arrays, shield components. Basically a little bit of everything,
Awaiting
practically.
orders.
Enable trade bans. Check distance is on. Good. The Zyarth Patriarchy. Raise scan speed to 10. Confirmed. Next. Rename. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Information.
Can I help?
Contact. Have a seminar. Behavior. Enable. Oh, apparently you're still not high enough.
Can I help?
Have another seminar, good sir. Let's set your home to... Let's set you up in Argon Prime here.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission
Check
granted.
distance. Add remove wares. Claytronics are not something I actually want to trade in, ironically enough, because they kind of suck. Namely in that with a lot of these other things like plasma conductors, field coils and stuff like that, they tend to be able to make a 1-to-1 or maybe 2-to-1 profit on these different resources. Ironically enough, though, Claytronics, one of the most profitable resources in the game, per se, they make like an 8-to-1 profit, which means they only get 100,000 off of an 800,000 transaction, which really sucks a lot. Sometimes they get like 8 or 7-to-2, but that's still pretty trash by comparison. Okay, enable trade bans, the Zioth Patriarchy, confirmed. Next, rename, confirmed.
Can I help?
Have a seminar, good sir. You are going to start your trading up empire in 18 billion, I think. Yeah, because we need to get more... Well, what does the wharf want? Microchips, hull parts, tellurium. Okay. All of these. Field coils, microchips, missile components. Hull components I'll leave alone. Plasma conductors. We actually will add tellurium on here this time around, I think. Smart chips, no, we'll leave smart chips alone. Turret and weapon components, good. Check distance on trades. Add trade ban with the Zioth Patriarchy. Set scan speed up to 10. I don't want to have too many things up this high, though, because then it's checking very often. It's basically running this script very often in order to see what the next, good trade offer is. And if you have too many of them set that high, the game will lag the hell out. You were, I think, number 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Okay.
Can I help?
Have a seminar. You fine fellow, you. Now, where do I want you to trade? You know what? I'll keep you in Holy Vision as well. Let's go ahead and increase your trade distance, your buy, your sell value, check distance. You know what? Let me actually go ahead and raise your penalty up a little bit for penalty per jump. See how that goes. Add remove wares, all the usual expensive wares that I know sell fairly well. No Claytronics. Leaving out engine components onto this one. Hull parts, yeah, sure, screw it. We'll also add hull parts on. Even though I don't think we make as much for hull parts, but Refined metals, definitely not. Shield components, yes. Leaving the rest of that alone. Turret components, weapon components, done. Enable the trade bans with the Zioth Patriarchy, because if you go into their space, you will die a horrible death. Confirmed. Okay, so that's now all of my new Hermes set up and hopefully trading eventually. Now, the reason why I really love this script, honestly, for trading, is not only that it's a lot more freeform, I guess, than the... it has a lot more options to it, basically, than the default kind of trading script. And if I go into my actual player information in my logbook here, it'll actually tell me, like right here, how much they're actually trading. Now, this one's kind of annoying because, again, this is what I mean about the Claytronics trade. So he is buying 751,000 worth of Claytronics, and he's only going to get 245,000 credits in profit. Which is still a lot of profit, but, it's not that great. they sold some engine parts. Don't really care about that. Like, right here, you can see what I mean right here for the Hermes Sentinel, which just queued up its first order there for apparently soja husks, which I didn't really add that to their trade list, but apparently it adds trading it? Whatever. But the main point of it is they are buying 140,000 worth of this, and they're getting 192,000 in profit. So we're making even more, basically doubling our money off of that, which is good. Likewise down here, we have a 2-to-1 kind of trade on antimatter converters. Hull parts are currently a little under 1-to-1, which not that great, but what can you do? And so on and so forth. Port of Curbs are buying some stuff. Holy Vision Tech Factory sold 4 energy cells to Ant. Really? 40 whole energy cells for 510 credits. Wow, that's some big money right there. Ooh, microchips aren't actually doing very well. We only got 87,000 on that, but that's still like what, 4-to-1? Still a hell of a lot better than 8-to-1, but not great. Not great at all. As long as they don't buy Claytronics, I'm happy. Because Claytronics are the absolute freaking worst. Right, let's see if I can acquire myself another dragon. Or do I have one? I don't think I do anymore. I sold them all to make enough money to buy this monstrosity of a station. So I need to go acquire a new dragon. Let me clear you out of my face. Thank you very much. Luckily, dragons tend to bail really, really easily. The main thing is going to be just finding one. Oh wow, they have a hell of a fleet building up over here. Another first guard. Oh yeah, they're actually still neutralized here. Xenon Branch 9K is currently wrecking the area. Right, Heretics End. Oh, that got neutralized. Interesting. I'm not seeing any patrol ships around there, which is a shame. I'd like to find one somewhere in this area if I can. I suppose I could F around the area and eventually I'd harass something enough for it to show up. Eight units of internal storage. Wait, which one? Not paying attention. Yeah. Let's see here. Something, 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 dark side. Oh yeah, let's do this.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Okay. So 3 of the Hermes Sentinels now have a Baylor as the defense wingman that will follow them around and protect them. Excellent. Right. What else should I do? We also have this Nova Sentinel here as well that I just acquired. And actually, I'm pretty sure wonder. I wonder how much time, because I think I can reverse engineer anything, because I'm using a... I do have a mod that allows me to reverse engineer ships to get blueprints. It does destroy the ship, and it only gives me the blueprint for the ship itself. I don't get any blueprints for, say... God, what is it? For, like, any components on the ship. It's literally just for the ship itself. Which isn't terrible, but still, that's why I want to acquire another dragon. It's for that purpose. Problem being, I doubt they have any dragons currently just hanging around. They do have that elephant, though. Which I am very much tempted to harass, but... Oh, wow. Free split families are building a hell of a lot of factories. Yeah, we are... The universe is definitely getting a little overpopulated with factories here soon. I might have to start dealing with that in the near future. Hey, maybe I'll head up here then, I guess. Yeah, why the hell not? We'll head here.
Autopilot. Engaged.
So apparently it's going to take me through Xenon space to get there. Yeah, it's going to take me through Tharkas to get up there. Which I'm very... I don't know about that, but whatever.
Requesting permission to dock.
I'll say to hell with it.
Docking permission granted.
For a second I thought I heard request permission to die. It was request permission to dock. Shit. Alright, let's take a look here. Somebody finished the trade. Reputation gain with Quality Company. Mounting a defense in open market. Quarter curbs. They finished mining in the sector. Oh yes, Wyvern Minerals. So my Nvidia miner just finished up. Looks like one of my... The Hermes Sentinel 1 is trading in field coils right now and is making a good bit of money. Nice one-to-one. The Boa's making some good money. I don't see any of the other Hermes. Oh, here we go. Hermes Sentinel 4. Why did you buy Claytronics? That's the one damn thing I don't want you to buy. God, I'm gonna have to see if I can set up a trade restriction on that. That really pisses me off. I hate Claytronics for that.
Entering system. Nobelius Fortune.
And they're all fucking buying Claytronics. God damn it.
Entering system. Ice mists.
Probably because they had the copy preset of legal wares. That's why. That's exactly what the problem is. 110%. That's exactly what the problem is. God damn it. That is incredibly frustrating. I really, really do not want you trading in Claytronics.
Entering
Please,
system. Unholy
please
retribution.
do not buy Claytronics. I even went through and manually selected everything, and it just overrode that because I
Entering
had the
system.
default
Trinity
selected,
Sanctum.
which was my fault, honestly. I screwed that one up, so... yeah.
Entering system. Bright promise.
Let's see if I can find Claytronics and the rest of this as well. Pretty sure I already went through all these guys and
Entering
disabled what I
system.
needed to.
Profit Center Alpha.
But we know how that likes to work. Ay caramba. So, I believe what you're trying to say is, if I land a small class ship on a medium class ship and try and dock it on a mothership, it will count that S-class ship towards the mothership's capacity.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Electronics have already been removed from... Nope, they're back again.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Okay. What's your problem? He's looking for trade deals. Yeah, they freaking re-added Claytronics, you son of a gun.
Danger. Hazardous. Entering system.
Yay,
Darkness
hazardous
cascade.
region. So I have to make sure to disable the illegal wares tick here, or they will reload that loadout every time they're looking for information. And final one. Hopefully that'll be good. Hopefully. Chelt meat, scruff and meat. Click. Okay, good. Right. One of you is... Actually, no, both of you are ready to trade. Actually, all of you are ready to trade. Good. That's what I like to see. Sell Navidium.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Oh, it'll be fine. Quit your complaining. If those two are good to go, then the rest of these obviously are good to go.
Entering system. Family Zin.
Oh, we're there. Okay.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
You know my response to that. Mine, Navidium.
Autopilot. Jump gate. Family Newt.
Let's go ahead and give a quick scan of the area here. Because I'm sure they've added more stations since I've been here. Figured they had. Let's go take a look and maybe drop a regular boy satellite here. Since I don't really have too much else. Actually, might even drop a large satellite around here. Let me actually go ahead and deploy... Let's deploy a resource probe in here. See what we can see. Because eventually I'm probably going to take over these sectors. I can see they're building another station over here as well. Deploy satellite. That is...
Split defense platform.
That is a defense platform. Okay. It's like, I see. there's actually a ship over there that it appears bailed. No, that's never mind. It was just heavily damaged. It didn't actually bail. Alright, we're heading this way. Did I deploy a... I have not deployed a satellite on this gate. Let's fix that. I think I was going to last time, but then I ended up zipping right through it.
Jump gate. Family Newt.
Oh, we actually got some mines in the area. Debt withdrawn. Let's see how much money they're making from that. Should also check up on the other stations as well soon. Oh.
P.
Should have.
Jump gate.
Just a
Family
Xenon.
Newt.
Don't really care. Deploy. And that should be alright. Perfect. Oh yeah, that'll cover that nicely.
Entering system. Family Newt.
Alright. Deploy. Another satellite here.
Mamba.
Something hit us.
Wyvern. Mineral.
Just harassing them right now so I can get something to show up. Torpedo, go! There we go. Hopefully that'll cause the police forces to show up.
Defense drone.
I knocked out his engines, so...
Wyvern. Mineral.
One hit.
Good hit on that torpedo. And then I rammed it by accident. Whoops. There goes that. Being hit by something. Can't quite tell what's nailing me there.
Defense drone.
Oh.
Laser tower. Laser tower. Mark 1.
Woo!
Wyvern. Mineral.
Ow!
Laser tower. Mark 1. Wyvern. Laser tower. Mark 1. Wyvern. Hull damage. Laser tower. Mark 1. Wyvern. Mineral.
Alright, let's pull back a bit. The torpedo will take care of that. Did we blow him up completely with that one? We might have. Oh, yeah, we did. We definitely blew him to shit.
Container.
I will take those. Thank you very much. Space flags. Ooh, shiny. I'll take that. And yet the local police forces are still not here.
You have to hit split more than that.
Oh, I hit you all I needed to.
Split make you pay for that.
You should probably bail. Too bad. Made the wrong choice, my friend.
Container.
Could you
Jump
not?
gate. Laser tower. Mark 1.
There we go. Problem solved. Right. Do we still not have any of the local police force showing up? Well, that's annoying. I just need a dragon. Come on. One dragon is all I want. Looks like they're having too much of a time dealing with that Xenon K. More than likely. Ooh, there's one. There be one. Hopefully we can harass him enough to get him to bail. Let's take a look here and see what my 2 to 1, not bad. 2 to 2. So basically 1 to 1 there. That's antimatter converters. That's doing quite well. Medical supplies. One of them is buying, which again is 1 to 1 pretty much. So almost 1 to 1 there, but a bit off. But good enough. Better than better than Claytronics. So they're earning me. Right now we got 8.7 million due from trades, which is pretty good considering I don't really have that many traders running out right now, since they got kind of blown to shit before. I am mildly concerned that I'm gonna have difficulty getting this other dragon back, considering there's the Xenon K just kind of sitting here. But hey, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. To Zyarth's domain we go.
Jump gate, Zyarth. Jump gate, Zyarth's dominion. Entering system, Zyarth's dominion.
Where are you going, my friend? Oh, please tell me you're not regrouping with them. That would be a pain in my ass. 9 out of 10, you're probably regrouping with them. That's a lot of police forces there. I'm going to ignore that. Oh no, he's actually jumping through the gate. Okay, good. We got a patrol destroyer rattlesnake. Deploy a new satellite there. We're gonna try and blitz our way through this and catch up to that guy. The deeper he goes in, the more of a pain in the ass it's going to be to get him where I want him to go. Deploy another satellite around here. I think I already had one, but just in case. Yeah, I did, but...
Entering Zyarth's dominion, 10.
Bank it to the right. To the right now. Let's deploy another satellite here. Just chasing this one dragon across the universe. Luckily, I'm faster than he is, but not by enough. We actually even have a advanced. Hello there, Fireball. Can I help you? You adorable brat, you. Yeah, we actually have an advanced sat in this system. If he does go through that gate, it's going to be a problem. Actually, no, then he'll be in Zyarth's domain 4, which isn't that much of a problem. Other than the fact that they'll have help. Yeah, he's going through. And there's no guarantee that he will bail either when I start blasting the hell out of him. It's just dragons are very likely to bail.
Entering Zyarth's dominion, 4.
is what I've noticed. Fighting them many times. Get back over here, you little devil.
Split, I'll show you how to fly.
I'm sure you will. Oh shit, that Cobra is going to intercept me a little bit here. Hopefully he misses, because I'd rather not jump out of warp right now. Ugh.
Do not stop Split so easily.
I just did. Actually.
Do not get away with that.
Do me a favor and bail, considering I've chased you through, like... Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate your bailing for me.
Prepare to die.
Cobra.
Now here comes Cobra. I guess I'll have to deal with you first before I begin my boarding operation. Also, we got a pair of Mambas behind that Cobra. I could quickly get in the ship and then get out of here, but I'll deal with this Cobra first. Scratch. How you doing, buddy? You adorable fluffball, you. Oh, you got plasmas. That's gonna suck for you.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, my
Out of your
friend.
league here.
It is not. You are in for a treat. Don't worry.
I'm not clever move. Split make you regret it.
Here you go. Have a torpedo. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Did the torpedo miss? It might have missed. Yeah, he's too speedy for that torpedo to hit. Whatever. Doesn't much matter.
Someone help Split.
Oh, there's no one to help you, my friend.
Prepare to die.
And good night, sweet
Container.
prince.
Container.
Good night, sweet prince. Oh. Right.
Mamba.
How far away are you? You're only 14 odd kilometers, so I'll wait for you two to show up before I, before I attempt to take this. Because I'd rather not have this ship get blown up while I'm trying to capture that one. And considering the, again, split weapon power and the paper-thin armor of this ship,
Get lost.
probably gonna happen.
Bad move.
Death roll! Ooh,
Mamba.
you poor thing. I don't mind duking it out with you, my friend. I
Unknown
really,
object.
really don't mind duking it out with you.
Dragon.
Right, let's do this. So, the whole reason why I've been chasing after this dragon, specifically any dragon really, but you know, a dragon in general, I should say, is so that I can reverse engineer it. The downside being that it's going to take 7 hours for it to actually reverse engineer.
Dragon. Docking granted.
Okay. I want you to dock there, please. And away we go.
Jump gate. Open market.
Once we get through to open market, we'll be right as rain. Oh, you're such an adorable little shit, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. You always have to interrupt me, don't you? Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. There you go. Are you happy now? Are you satisfied? What are you... oh, it's actually using plasmas as well. Okay, good. Or pulse, not plasma. My first dragon, which actually... The Dragon Alpha was the first dragon that I acquired way back in the beginning. It started out with plasmas, and we used that to wipe out the initial enemy fleet that we had to deal with. And I eventually swapped them out with the pulse just because they have a high damage with... without all the overheating, basically. Oh god, this one is a lot slower than the other ship. Alright, once I get through to open market, I'll switch on the autopilot and then I'll take a look at the Empire. Insufficient funds! Are you really still complaining about that? Oh god, suddenly you're saying you need 73 million. What the hell? You already have everything you need though, so why do you need 73 million? Weird. It's basically like saying, just give me all of your money. Just feed all of your money into me. I'm like, no. No. You don't need that much money, goddammit. Oh, unless it's the, oh, that 16...
Entering system.
That
Open
1600
market.
Claytronics might have just been for that phase of the... Oh, God. Oh, God. No, it might still need 70 million then.
Autopilot.
Ooh,
Engage.
that's... Ooh. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I kept the buy price high for a variety of reasons. According to this, though, I do not require any additional resources, and that's what we currently have in the build storage. So we don't need to buy anything else. So why are you complaining to me that you don't have enough funds? Come on. We're even using our own damn elephant to build the thing. It's like I'm paying my own ships to do things for me. What the hell? I mean, pilots having wages isn't necessarily a new thing, but as far as I know, it isn't something that should be by default. I could be wrong, though. I don't really know. Let's manage the funds of you. Wow. Really? You've only gotten me 100,000 in this time. That sucks. How about you? How are you doing for funds? You, on the other hand, have already gotten me 1.3 million, so... Again, the Claytronics production on this station is disappointing the absolute shit out of me. Or at least the how much it's deciding to sell is disappointing the crap out of me. I might have to set up a station trader there, because clearly it's not enough.
Entering system. 2 grand.
Yeah, because Claytronics are almost freaking full in here, which is a problem. Which is a big problem.
Awaiting orders.
Who? Probably one of the traders. Yeah, let's buy one more. We're gonna buy one more.
Awaiting orders.
Hot day to day.
Awaiting orders.
I'm sure you are. Keep awaiting orders. Buy ships. Travel MK2. Oh shit, I forgot to give them shields, didn't I? Oh, I think I just threw them on there because I didn't care. So, did the Dragon Alpha already get there? Apparently it did. I got a couple of the Asp Scout, the Elite Vanguard are both there. But yeah, there's one mod that I added in that basically increased the range of the Scout ship's sensors by 50% to make them a bit more useful and viable. Because otherwise, it's like, why bother having them? Honestly, they're just, you know, ridiculously weak. Using them in combat wouldn't make any sense. Xenon are mounting a defense in Matrix 9. Yeah, where are you? No, you're not there yet. So it must be the, well, one of the miners is ready to go. Actually, 3 of them are ready to go. The Megatrans is also ready to go. So that's the case. You know what? Let me go ahead and
Can I help? Can I help? Can I help?
have some seminars. Okay. I'm gonna have you start doing this as well, since I don't really need you for a while here. Now, let me up your... I'm gonna severely increase your penalty per jump here. But I'm going to just, let's say, you know, go ahead and explore the universe. Let's remove that. And I will specify the wares that I want you to do. Drone components, engine parts, field coils. I'm not going to add hull parts to this one.
Right promise.
Or microchips, actually. There we
Entering
go.
system. Trinity Sanctum.
Hopefully this time it only does these. Okay.
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
Yeah, actually, let's not go 12 gates, because that would be a bit much. Let's go, like, maybe 8. And we'll definitely crank... You know what, I'll even crank you to the max for your scan speed. Because you are a bit of a special ship. Good, this time it only included the wares that I wanted. Which is good. So let's see what he comes up with. Because he should be making a lot more money. Electronics, god damn it. Vulture 6 and Vulture 5 are still buying Claytronics. To my eternal irritation. Okay, 5 should be fixed now, hopefully. Arg. Good. What I really want to see is what the projected profit from the Megatrans is going to be. Oh, there we go. It's 2.6 million worth of antimatter converters. Projected 1.7 million in profit. Nice. Still not quite 1-to-1, but you know, I'm generally happy with it. So our credits due from trades just jumped up to 11 million.
Entering system.
All right.
Grand Exchange.
And we just arrived in Grand Exchange, so hopefully the other ship should already be there and docked, or at least in the general area. And then once I dock this thing aboard, I will take off on my other ship and then have this one dealt with. Actually, no, I should be able to just do it on board the station. Yeah. I have to go to the actual, what the hell? Words. have to go to the ship dealer in the station and have him reverse engineer the ship. Which again is going to take 7 hours to destroy the ship, but overall it's going to save me like 1,000,000 credits an hour, just in how much, because I think it costs like 5+ million to buy the blueprint for the dragon, so why not? And this is the this specific variant of the dragon as well that I'll get the blueprint for. Kitty, why are you knocking things over with your tail? Stop it. Come here. Come here. Why can't you be like your brother and just enjoy a nice nap over there, Did I open the window, actually? I don't think I did. I should let you guys out here soon. I think the rain stopped. Yeah. Well, here. Tell you what. Get down for now. Let me dock here and get this done quickly, then I'll let you outside, okay? Okay. There's the rattlesnake, actually. I wanted to see if I could...
Wharf.
Brakes. Shit. Yeah, we overshot it a little bit. Just a little bit. I wanted to see if I could also convert that. Although, we're going to save before I do it because, yeah, obvious reasons. I just want to see the time it would take. We can't actually...
It's an honor to have you aboard.
We can't actually convert the damn thing right now. Well, I mean, even if we converted it, I mean, we don't have the L-class shipyard to build it. Nor the manufacturing yard to repair and rearm it. Which would be another 200 million to buy those blueprints. But, before I do anything here, let's go ahead and hit a quick save. Welcome back, kitty. You were away for a whole 2 seconds before once more popping up into my lap. You adorable brat. Aren't you an adorable brat? Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot to check and see. Did I get a notification? I don't think I did. Then again, my notifications have been very unreliable lately. Yes, I do have to give you something in a bit here. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. And this whole reverse engineer thing is a mod as well. So, analyze ship. We've got the dragon. So yes, I can't analyze a ship unless I have the specific wharf for it. So an L-class ship requires an L-class wharf slash production bay in order, or even maintenance bay, in order to be reverse engineered.
Affirmative.
Dragon.
Because the rattlesnake was in there, but we couldn't actually reverse engineer it, so now we know. But if I look on the map now, under my property owned, scroll to the bottom, we can see that the analysis of the dragon is going to take 7.3, so 7.5, so 7.5 hours, basically. In order to complete. Speaking of which, or speaking of my property, how are we doing here? Smart chip production's almost done. Then we're going to work on the base connectors, the scanning arrays, and everything else. There's not really much else I could do right now, honestly. Oh god, look at all my trade ships coming in. So we got multiple of my mining ships coming in right now to do their trade runs for the station here. Oh geez, glitched out for a second there. Oh crap! Brakes! Space brakes, go! It's nice seeing a lot of these station components work as well. Like each of the individual production stages here. Let's go ahead and just hold... well, not hold. We're just turning on the SATA right now, which speeds things up to, I believe, 4 times. Just so we can speed up production of the station a little bit. Holy Order is mounting a defense and faulty logic 1. Received a bit of money there.
Awaiting orders.
Let's see what's going on in the logbook here.
Permission to dock.
Sold some Teladionium, made some profit, not much though. Claytronics, hopefully he doesn't sell that again or buy that again. That annoys the shit out of me when they buy Claytronics. Right. Oh yeah, that's just zipping by now. Because God knows, like, each of these is still going to take 30 minutes each to be produced, so we've got a long way to go before this station is 100% complete. Which is why I'm using the SATA here for a second now, since we don't really have too much else I can do at the moment. The Paranid and Split storylines are both at a bit of an impasse until I manage to acquire enough money for another massive fleet and or the 400 million required for the Split in order to do their thing. So it's like I'm basically kind of boned right now for progress, so I might as well speed up production of the super base per se, or wharf. While we're at it, let's take a look at the logistics. So right now, all the basic ones are constructed. Superfluid's actually maxed out right now. So let's go ahead and we already created a sell offer. Oh, you adorable brat, you.
Awaiting orders.
Actually even have microchips being produced now. Don't have the scanning array, quantum tubes, or any of the rest of that yet. Engine parts is also quite important that we don't have quite yet. Refined metals.
Docking permission granted.
Hopefully we can really boost production on refined metals, because that's an important one. We need it for hull parts, advanced composites, engine parts, and scanning arrays. So this really needs to boost its production up. 100% efficiency, it's making 2,400 an hour, which is perfect. That's enough to supply all of these.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking
Ironically
permission
enough,
granted.
one is enough to produce to supply 2 engine part production plants, 3 hull part plants, and a scanning array plant, and an advanced composite plant. So it's kind of hilarious. 960. I mean, it says that it requires more than that, but for whatever reason, we seem to be fine. I might have to make more refined metals, though. Depending on whether or not they are actually able to supply the demand, we might have to create more. How are we doing now? So we're getting through a lot of the basic components here. And then we'll start working on the scanning array production. So I'll keep up the SATA at least until the actual connecting structure has been built. And hey, that just allows us to speed things up a little bit. So we're getting to the point now where most of what I have to do is wait. So I can do a bunch of missions and some other side crap, but we really want to get this constructed so I can start doing more interesting things. Such as, you know, fully kitting out my Raptor and getting it supplied with its 100 fighters. I am 100% looking forward to that.
Requesting permission to dock.
So I wonder how long I should keep this up then in that regard. Because, yeah, we still have the scanning arrays, quantum tubes, plasma conductors, and, of course, engine part production to get the basics of the second tier production done. After that, the final tier production is all the rest of it here. And then finally we have this little extra bit here at the end. See, I don't feel like one refined metal is enough to produce what we need. It says on the calculator it's enough, but how accurate is the calculator for that is the question. And I honestly don't know the answer to that, so I guess we'll find out whether it's accurate or not. Status, build status, everything is okay. And one definite flaw to the current design of this superstation as well is that I don't actually have any defensive structures on it. So I'm going to have to, once all is said and done, I'm going to have to add a lot of defensive structures around this thing.
Docking permission granted.
Because I do not want anything deciding to come over here and wreck my shit. Because that would be an absolute shame if this thing were to be destroyed because I was careless like that. I'll probably add a bunch of them on either side of this, of the energy cell production. Okay, so we're now on to the scanning array production, which is taking 40 freaking minutes. God, shoot me. So each one of these might take 40 minutes. That's painful. That is very painful.
Docking permission granted.
I might just leave the SATA on for a little bit of time here, like 30 minutes or something like that, and let it just, you know, produce a vast majority of this station so we can kind of move along. Because otherwise, I don't want to keep people waiting, staring at nothing while we wait for this to kind of do its thing. Because that would be boring as shit. But hey, we are earning lots of cash. That's what matters. Let's take a look at the funds here. We're actually up 1.2 million now, so I'll accept the estimate. Take that money back. Let's check out Tharka's Ravine for the funds there. We got a little bit there. So yeah, we actually did manage to sell quite a bit from the other station. The Sentinel still isn't being produced, which is annoying me. Dragon analysis is already at 10%. I'm wondering what I have the actual SATA on here. I don't know if there was an option anywhere for that.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Game settings. Subtitles on. Yes, that's fine. Used to be something in the game settings. I guess not. Oh well. So yeah, I'm not sure if we can even change the SATA, because it used to be with X3, you could change the SATA from I think like 3 times all the way up to 10 times.
Awaiting orders.
Which was, of course, madness. You have enough funds. Stop asking me for more funds.
Requesting permission to dock.
Let's go ahead and turn off the SATA for a second. I want to inspect the funds on this thing. You haven't even dropped any funds yet. Yeah, it's saying that now the expected funds for station construction are 85 million credits. It's like, no. No, it's not. It's really not. Yeah, you're just chilling in Bright Promise right now. You're not really doing anything. What do I want to do with you, honestly? I guess I'll just have you come over here, I guess, for now. You can defend the station. Also, because I've been sitting in SATA, we should now have a ton more stuff. Let's actually get up here for a second.
Hello.
Go ahead and start collecting drops for me. If you don't mind, Captain, thank you. Unfortunately, I can't activate the SATA while she does this, but she'll go collect all those for me, and I can just relax, kick back, and screw around with the Empire as necessary.
Activating travel drive.
Still haven't started production on that last Hermes, which is, again, annoying the hell out of me. But what can you do? Let's go ahead and sell some Navidium. Looks like they restocked the universe again, which is fantastic. I do so love it when the universe consumes its Navidium supply. Then I can make all that sweet, sweet dosh. All those lovely space credits. Eventually, I'm gonna have to deal with the Xenon and He Was Twin. But that's for when I get my Raptor fully kitted out. Go ahead, come back eventually, mine Navidium again. And you as well, go ahead, come back, mine Navidium. Perfect. Alright. That's dealt with. Alright. Oh. Interesting. Whoa, you okay? You little brat. So, one of my ships sent out a distress drone. I wonder if that means that I lost a ship. I don't have an indicator for that, but I mean, they're doing a good job trading right now. I got 12 million due. Let's see if I can find my... Yep, there he is. Kitty. Looks like he's buying antimatter converters now at a 3 to 2-ish profit, so not too bad. Not too bad. So he's buying 3 million worth of antimatter converters and then selling them for a profit of 1.9, give or take. Oh my god, you little shit. Let me see if I can... Oh, I don't know if I can turn this on in time. Oh, shit. Crap. I have to turn over here. Oh, tab. Let me... Aw, thank you for that, kitty. Let me go to the configure. There we go. How does that look? Not terrible. Okay. So, I'm just sitting here, minding my own business, with my arms crossed, and then he just jumps up into my freaking arms like this and just starts being a pain. Like, literally. Yeah. He just jumped up here and is just like, no, you're going to love me. Whether you like it or not, you're going to love me. What are you doing, What you doing? Why are you being such a pain in my ass today, I mean, you always are a bit of a pain in the ass, but you know. Still. Oh, aren't you adorable? Can't even cross my arms without you deciding to jump up onto them. I swear. You are such a shit disturber. Alright, let me balance you on one arm here so I can reach on down and... there we go. You adorable little shit disturber, you. Oh, did you get me frickin' parked inside of an asteroid again? You bloody muppet.
Hello.
Asteroid.
Don't do that again. Please. Thank you.
Dragon.
Jeez. Still got a lot of unstable crystals, spacefly eggs. God, the spacefly eggs everywhere. Delicious spacefly eggs. That's literally the only thing I really care about in all this stuff is these spacefly eggs. You gonna do your orders, or are you gonna...
Hello.
There you go. Just don't get stuck in another asteroid, please. Thank you. Like, literally 2 seconds later, get stuck in a freaking asteroid. Ay, caramba. I wouldn't be surprised. Have they still seriously not? Okay, that's getting aggravating now. That is getting beyond aggravating. Advanced electronics, okay. There we go. Now they'll go ahead and trade. I sent my fast little sentinel here to quickly go buy a single advanced electronic and sell it to this damn wharf so that my ship can be constructed. Because clearly their buy offers are not doing much here. Ow, 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 claws digging into my leg. No. You know what? Here, let me go open the window for you. Come on. Hop up. Oh god, you made a mess up here. Let me heave you up there for a second. Alright, back in a quick second. Let me go open up the windows. You can go enjoy some sun. Come on. And out you go. Excellent. That should give me a few minutes of no harassment. Right, let's see if you've managed to get me stuck in another asteroid, which, judging by the way that you're flailing around the place, you might have. Nope, we're lucky. Right. 13.2 million due in trades, which is nice, and of course I can keep buying additional ships and hopefully improving that further. The total net worth right now of all my ships, stations, and everything is 536 million credits, which isn't bad, but isn't that great either. We're definitely going to need a lot more than that. I mean, the Mega Wharf or whatever is definitely a huge splurge of resources, to be honest. That's something you would want to leave until like the end game. So you'd want to build a lot of additional other stations, provide hull parts and engine parts and all this other stuff rather than something like this. But I was just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna change this actually to something a little bit more appropriate. There we go. We are the Derp Lords. Fear our might.
This will allow you to construct much improved
Field
equipment
coils
modifications.
and plasma conduits.
This will allow you to construct superior equipment modifications.
Actually, speak of the devil. Can this year be any worse? Of course it can. Of course it can, my friend. Anything can always be worse. Wait, did I seriously just receive 30 credits in payment for something? What the actual hell? The wharf sold some superfluid coolant for 12,000, but what's... Who sold 30 credits worth of shit? It's freaking nonsense. What the hell? The Telati company's mounting a defense in the Fires of Defeat. Did they take over the Fires of Defeat? I'd hope not. Doesn't look like they have. It's Awkward that I'm getting a notification for that, though, but hey. Looks like my little trader hasn't made his way there yet. Let me manage the funds for this. Looks like we're actually low on funds right now for that one. You got up a little bit. Hey, unstable containers. I'll take it. Wreckful? No, I have not. Hey, more unstable crystals. Aw, yeah. I don't even know who that is, to be completely honest. I would assume a YouTube / Twitch gentleman, but yeah, there are very few people that I actually watch, per se. I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, and that's something that happened, like, just the last couple of years have just been really crap for stuff like that. I know one of the biggest ones that hit me almost was Robin Williams. That was a really sad one, to say the least. Yeah, it always is. It always is. It's there's been a lot of those in the past couple of years, honestly. There was God, what was his name?
Awaiting orders.
Shit, I can't remember. Ikaj or something along those lines.
Activating travel drive.
Again, never really watched him. It was relatively popular, but yeah. Just one of those sad things. He actually had a mural painted as well somewhere. Tikva is something along those lines. Yeah, it is what it is in that regard at times, unfortunately. There's just, there's not much one can do, really. Ooh, I will take those spacefly eggs. Actually, how many spacefly eggs do we have left? Because I know there was still quite a bit. The lodestones and the unstable crystals, I really don't care about those. But the spacefly eggs, I do. Because every single time the Court of Curbs requests spacefly caviar, I kind of cringe internally just because of how much of a pain in the ass it is. Oh, there's actually... For a second, I thought that said, like, 9 spacefly eggs, in which case I probably would have taken over the cockpit and quickly rushed over there if that were the case. But, let's take a look. Yeah, we got 11 million in trades coming our way. Let's check on the wharf and see how that's... No, I don't want to manage the funds. I wanted to check its build progress. So we're still only... Well, we're 75% of the way through the scanning array, which was the first of the last second-tier constructions. We still got the quantum tubes, the plasma conductors, and the engine parts to do. And then we're finally on to the third and final tier, which has all the Nostrop oil, the medical facilities, the weapon components, and so on and so forth. The issue is going to be field coils, because I'm pretty sure field coils are a lot lower in the chain. So it's going to be a bit of an issue. Yeah, field coils are the third tier, and it's just a straight production straight into the small medium fabrication bay. Oh, yawn. But anyway, we're already 2.5 hours into this here, so unfortunately I'm probably going to call things here shortly. We did let the captain fly around a little bit, collect some stuff. Again, didn't quite get as many of the spacefly eggs as I wanted. But, I'll let her collect this last lodestone, then I'll take over. Yes, Snowball. Can I help you, Snowball?
Hello.
There we go. Alright. Ha. I love the RTX voice suppression as well there, or filtering, because he's howling in the background, and as far as I can tell, the microphone isn't ticking at all, so it isn't picking that up. Very, very useful little thing. There's lockboxes freaking everywhere around here. Dear God. But yeah, let's turn on the SATA here for a second. We will let it finish up production of the scanning array and then see what else. Yeah, exactly. I have to say, I mean, I picked up the RTX card because I really needed an upgrade at that point. The card I had previously was getting quite old and just couldn't really perform the way I needed it to. And I didn't even know about the RTX functions really until after I'd already had the card. But yeah, definitely it is. Like, I know Discord added a new filtering system, and we tried screwing around with that, and it was terrible. Honestly, it doesn't filter all that well. It is still in beta, so it's something they're working on. But the RTX filtering for what it does is excellent, I have to say, and I hope they make use of it in other cards in the future as well, because it's just it's a real nice little program. I know there was a video I saw previously of people who were testing that out, essentially, the how effective the RTX voice suppression was in that regard. And they had kids, like, yelling in the background and playing and all that. You could not hear it. Or you could barely hear it muffled, as is. So it was very impressive how well it performs in that regard. But yeah. Anyway. Oh, looks like we're having an autosave here. We're having a moment, clearly. So yeah. More than likely, I am going to need additional refining complexes, like I mentioned, because the amount of refined metal that we're getting doesn't seem like it would be enough. It should be enough, but I'm not sure. And let me actually take a quick, while we're in super speed here, and it's taking 40 minutes to produce this. I thought it said 20 for a second there, but no, it's 40. Sigh. Refined metals. So we should actually have 2 refined metal production. I think we only have 1. That might be a problem. Yeah, we only have 1. That is a problem. That is a big problem. Crap. I might have to temporarily buy a lot of refined metals then, because yeah, we should have had 2 of them. So that's a problem. I'll fix that now, but yeah. That's not going to be built for a long time now.
Awaiting orders.
Confirm that change. So yeah, we're probably going to have one of my freighters bring in some refined metals as a temporary solution. I'll probably steal the Mega Trader for a bit then, maybe. That or maybe the other ship. Actually, speaking of other ship, it should have finally finished production, I hope. It did. So let's quickly order this ship to where it needs to be, and then I will call things there for now. Nice. Mission completed. Assign subordinate. So I actually didn't assign a subordinate to that station. I'm pretty sure I do have a subordinate assigned to the Tharka's Ravine station. That's probably why it makes as much money as it does, is because the traders I assigned to it are actually, trading the end goal goods. But yeah, it is definitely an oversight that I missed out that I have 2 refined metal on this list here, so that's definitely gonna bite me in the ass eventually. Again, I'm gonna have to temporarily buy a large source of refined metals in order to make up for my now lack of said resource. Or resource production, I should say. Manage the funds. Yeah, you're fine. Let's check on you. How are you doing now? You're up 700,000, which is nice. I'm just gonna let it accumulate for a while, honestly. Because I don't really have to extract it. I think there was a... I'm trying to remember if there was an auto transfer for funds. I thought there was. But no, I might be thinking X3, which had a, as far as I remember, an auto transfer from the station funds after a certain limit was reached. But yeah, regardless, things are coming along nicely. The dragon has another 6 hours left to analyze, and then we'll have the blueprint for that, which will be nice, because I can actually produce that as well on this station. I will have to acquire some additional medium blueprints, though, for weapons and shields and stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure I don't actually have any. Also, I see that my ships, or some ships, are currently exploring out in the edges of the system because the map is expanding.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, it's the Buffalo. Now, who's doing that? What the hell are you doing? Ah, you're set to trade for the build storage, which we actually don't need right now. So I might have you... Actually, I am going to have you do that. Let me quickly get rid of Claytronics, get rid of engine parts and advanced electronics here. Filter settings. Yes, Kitty. I know, Kitty. Is anybody nearby selling refined metals? You are. Quite a bit as well, so I'll buy... Wow, that's all I can buy, really? In that case, I'll have you do 2 runs then, perhaps. That should be fine for now. Worst comes to worst, I can either have you do a couple more trades for refined metals, or potentially call in the super freighter, who is well, making quite a bit of money right now. It would be a shame to remove him from that, but it is what it is. And you're still buying freaking Claytronics. At least some of them are. Probably because I have to... You know, let me go through the list here again quickly and fix that, because that is honestly a massive irritation to me. Leave Hull Trader alone. Let's start with Vulture 10 here. Work our way down the list of annoyance. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, you've been adjusted. Check on 5. You've already been dealt with. I think 6 was already dealt with. You know what? Let's just go through the whole list, because I don't want to skip one this time. You were adjusted. Eight's been fixed. 9. There we go. And you are actually not doing anything at all right now. Yeah, you're just kind of hanging out here. I will set you up as a default. Station building. Well, station building wares includes Claytronics. So let me go back in here and check to see which wares that you... I guess you have to wait for him to... Oh, did I hit confirm? I did hit confirm. There we go. Good. Let's add on cells, components, missile components, plasma conductors, and turret components. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so everything has been dealt with at this point. So, again, we're pretty much just waiting for this thing to be constructed at this point. Because, I mean, there's a few missions I can do, but considering I've sunk most of my fortune into this, all I can really do at this point is either wait for my traders to do their thing, create more traders, or, yeah, wait for this thing to be constructed so that I can outfit my Raptor completely. Speaking of which, yeah, it's been a while since they actually sent anything into the, because the Patriarch forces have been quite heavily beat down. So I think I will have the Raptor recalled to our home sector here in Grand Exchange. Yeah, I'll have it recalled here. And we will eventually fill it up using the ships we produce. And I still have one more Chimera as well. But yeah, having 100 Chimeras decked out with all the gear is going to be very, very sexy when I have that Raptor actually launch such a fleet. And it has a lot. I think it has 14 docks. So we can launch like 14 ships at a time, which is damn nice. I would not... What's the word? I would feel fine sending... Because usually I would disable, like, say, a Xenon Eye myself before sending a fleet in. But if I had the Raptor fully armed and operational with all of its subordinates and such, I would probably be a lot more comfortable letting it just duke it out with a Xenon Eye. Because the amount of damage that 100 small class Chimeras plus the Raptor itself could deal to an eye would be significant. Even with the potential anti-fighter kind of weaponry that the eye has, and anti-cap ship weaponry that it has, I mean, yeah, we shouldn't have any issues in that regard. But I'd probably give it the Red Knight as a backup, just in case, because, yeah, that thing actually has more than one shield. Even the Raptor, as mighty as it is, still only has one shield. You know, split design being the way they are. But, yeah. Regardless, though, I think I'm going to call things there for now. It's already been well beyond 2.5 hours, so, yeah. Well, not well beyond, but still, a little bit beyond. But, yeah. So... next time around, not quite sure what else we're going to do, because we did complete all of what we needed to or what we can do, I should say, more accurately, for the parroted plotline and such. So, depending, I might just let some time go by and, you know, get most of this constructed so that we can start pumping out ships and I can go do other things for making more money. Maybe I'll produce a bunch more trade ships and get them all set up to trade around the universe. Honestly, I probably should, Because, I mean, if the amount I have right now is getting me 10 million an hour, give or take, or, well, 10 million in trades right now, then if I, you know, spent 30 million on ships, maybe we'll get 40 million in trades getting done. But again, the more ships I have running this script, the laggier things are going to get, so I'll have to lower, I'll probably have to leave the rest of them on default for their scanning, or maybe, you know, leave it on like 5 or 6 at, you know, at most. But we'll see how things go. Regardless, thank you very much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let me make sure to save before I do anything else, because I don't want to screw myself over. Overwrite Tharkus Ravine. Perfect. Excellent. Alright. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Have a great one, and I will see you all next time with some more X4 Shenanigans.